record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the...
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have Bubba Wallace with a race win. This is his second race win for his career. This is from Kansas. Now, there's a couple topics we got to talk about on this car and for certain reasons about why things are different in terms of like why he's not driving his normal number. If you don't know, then you must be a pretty, recent fan. So just in case you are a newbie and don't understand why he's in the 45 instead of the 23, good old Kurt Busch ended up hitting the wall at Pocono in practice and got a concussion from it. He was out for the rest of the season and pretty much his rest of his career, so that's not good, but Bubba Wallace took over the 45, and then Ty Gibbs took over the 23, and Bubba Wallace ended up winning in the 45. Obviously, that's why we have the diecast here. So that's why, again, I'm sure everybody knows this, but in case you don't, that's why the number changed and he wasn't in the 23. And funny enough, I believe, of course, in 2022, Kurt Busch did win a race, and I think it was also Kansas. So both of these being a Kansas race win in the 45 is pretty awesome. And again, I'm pretty sure they're both Kansas. But yeah, so the 45 kind of making some history at Kansas, but that's why Bubba is in the 45 for this particular race win instead of the 23. So just in case you didn't know, I know almost everybody knew already, but just to be sure, that's kind of what went on. Of course, his first win was at Talladega. A lot of people say it was a fluky win because it was rain shortened and it was on a plate track. Okay, fair enough. But then Bubba swings out at Kansas, gets a win, and a well-deserved win. I'm not a Bubba guy, but you gotta give credit where credit's due. He did win this race fair and square, so props to him. And it made for a very special diecast. Again, him winning in the 45, taking over for Kurt. Him just getting his second win in general and not at a plate track. So yeah, it's a pretty special diecast. Brand new paint scheme. We got a light mix of confetti and race wear, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know how much race wear is on the car, but I know there's a little bit of confetti. So either way, I deem this as a pretty awesome diecast nonetheless. I don't care if you love or hate Bubba Wallace, and I'm not a fan of him for several reasons. But I still like the paint scheme. I like the car. I like that he won the race, and it was well deserved. It wasn't some fluke or anything, so that is awesome. But, that's just kind of where I stand. So let's get this diecast out of the box and take a closer look at this really nice paint scheme. Again, a whole brand new paint scheme we've seen from Bubba. Got a W in it, so let's take a look. See how the paint scheme looks, because I can only see it from the side. I haven't seen, the actual paint scheme in a while, so I'm going to have to refresh myself on that. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this awesome diecast and see what we got in store. Here's the diecast out of the box, and this thing looks pretty sweet. Almost patriotic in a way, the red, white, and blue, but it looks very, very nice. Kind of fitting for 4th of July, kind of rolling around with here within a week or so. But yeah, Root Insurance, I think it was. It's Root. What is the actual... Yeah, Root Insurance, okay. I didn't see insurance on the car, I just saw Root, but I'm like, it is Root Insurance, right? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so, awesome paint scheme. I do like it a lot more than I thought I would. Why is my suspension so low on this car? That is rough. That's interesting. That's a very... Something's kind of screwy on this diecast in terms of the wheel rolling on the back, but that's okay. I mean, it's fine. It's just for sitting in the box. I'm not going to, have any use for it other than it just kind of chilling there. There we go. Look at the hood. Goodness, that is a lot of dirt and grime. That's very nice to see. I didn't even realize there was that much on it until I had my camera on there picking up all the fine detail. That's nice. That looks really good. Root for good drivers there on the bottom. Of course, you got the little vents there. Got some confetti kind of scattered around the hood. Got Wallace on the windshield, of course. You got the 45 on the roof with a couple little stars confetti. Nothing behind the 45. You got Wallace on the rear name banner. Nothing on the deck lid, which is kind of surprising. Haven't really seen that in a while. Got Root.com, Camry, Toyota. I got a little bit of a scratch through the Toyota. I guess that's from some sort of bump draft going on there. Got the taillights, 45, TRD, On this side, we got, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that first one, DoorDash, Columbia, whatever that little, oh, it's a 9, oh, I didn't know that. It was a 9/11 memorial thing there. That's pretty nice to have. It's cool to see on there. You can see the suspension is all kinds of wonky. That's all kinds of not good at all. But we do have damage. Got a little bit of wall scrapage there because he kind of got into the wall earlier in the race. NBA 2K23. Bubba Wallace. I actually like that little logo he's got. It's pretty nice. Toyota. Let's see. Toyota something there. I forgot what that logo was, the third one. I recognize it, but I don't remember. Bubba 1, Mac Tools, and 2311. Scuffed up B-post. Let's see. Route for good drivers. Why does that look terrible? Why does that text look bad? Is that just me? That don't look very good. Anyway, McDonald's Dr. Pepper in blue. That's weird. Oh my goodness. Wow. That actually took me by surprise. Oh my gosh. Dr. Pepper in blue. That's weird. That's odd. Okay, anyway. Got the 45 there. Got this little, like, it's almost like a, like a caution, not caution, caution's yellow. Like a construction, it reminds me of like construction or something. All these little lines and stuff. Now, I don't know why it switches up in thickness. You got these wee little lines and it goes to like the real thick lines. I'm not sure why. I don't really like how it just kind of swaps on you like that. I'm not a fan. That's just kind of weird. 45, got the NASCAR Cup Series there. Goodyear, got a little bit of race wear around that wheel well. Kind of a little bit of damage there. 45, got some more dirt and grime on the front, of course. This is definitely one of the better clean version diecast for the race wins. Got the grill opening down there. Everything's all dirtied up. Looks very nice. Very raced up. A little bit of confetti going on this side here. Got the 45 down. There's nothing really over here. A little bit of dirt and grime. A couple more stars for the confetti. And, oh goodness, a very scuffed Get Bioethanol ring. That's not good. Oh, we got a decaled window too. That's nice. Right underneath the 2023 or 2K23. Is that on the other side? It is. I didn't notice that. Wow, that's actually kind of nice. But yeah, cool little diecast here. Glad to have it, in the collection. This is one I feel a lot of diecast collectors are going to want to have if they don't have it already. And I feel like this one's probably going to get rare down the line. I don't know if Bubba Wallace's first win is already rare. I don't know for sure. I would assume so. But I know this one here is going to be rare for a couple reasons. It's a Kansas win, and it's in the 45, so a lot of people are going to want that to go with the Kurt Busch win. He's in a different number than what he was supposed to drive for that season, so that number swap is kind of a couple, or it's one thing a lot of collectors look for, like a change in season that's like not planned is something a lot of us look after. Like, again, for this example, it's supposed to be Kurt Busch in the 45, but Bubba Wallace is in the 45, and he won that race. That's something we look after. So that's also going to be another seeking factor as to why this car could very possibly get rare. So if you don't have your hands on one, you might want to get one while you can. I don't know how rare it is. I don't know if it's rare at all. I don't know if it's overproduced. I don't know if you can get them for a good price right now. But I know later on down the road, these things are going to be hard to find. But I feel like this car was actually a pretty good, just car to have overall. Even if it wasn't like a race win, just him being in the 45 is probably something a lot of people like look after. So just all in all, I really like this paint scheme, really like the car. I like the just diecast in general. Going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. Paint scheme could be a little better. I don't know what's going on with the lines, but I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad paint scheme. I'm just saying it's like, I don't know. The race win's nice. It has a decent amount of build-up, and it got that light sprinkle of confetti on it, which, good to have the best of both worlds. I'll give it an 8.5, just to kind of bump it up, but I don't know if I can really go higher than that. The car is cool, the race win's cool, and it's just a good car to have. It'd go really nice next to the Kurt Busch. But that being said, I do believe that'll be all for this diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.
Everything that I ever worked for, I'ma keep on pushing till I earn more. I won't ever fall. Won't never, won't never, won't never, won't never, won't never.